Contestants step it up a gear as they showcase their cooking skills in a 5-star hotel on the all-new series of MasterChef Ireland tonight at 8:30. Now though, Yvonne's life hangs in the balance on Shortland Street.
Can you fit me in for a quick consult? I've had a headache all day and my eyes are hurting.
Ever heard of paracetamol? Mum! It could be meningitis. I'd have to do some tests to know for sure. A lumbar puncture. Draw up the intubation drugs.
You can't intubate.
The drugs, Tanya. Then set up for the lumbar puncture.
Is the tube in properly?
Her sats are 98%. The intubation was fine. The lumbar puncture will be too, but only if you focus.
Okay.
Don't freak out. Just fix it. Get another tube and we'll get more fluid. If it's any consolation, the CSF was clear. Pretty much rules out meningitis. Let's get this needle out of her back.
Well, if it's not meningitis, no, what do you think it is?
Only one way to find out. Get those to the lab.
What's the story? Is she okay?
I've stabilised her, despite popular opinion telling me I didn't know how. She's intubated and I've performed a lumbar puncture. CSF was clear.
Okay, let's get it HDU.
What shall I do?
Lab, pronto.
Thank you, Brooke. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Well, go on, tell me what I did wrong.
Well, nothing by the looks of it.
So where's Doug got to?
He went to the bottle store for the bourbon he promised himself. Can you blame him? He's trying to act all cool and staunch about it, but the case of a lifetime's just fallen over.
Oh, there'll be others.
I should have paid more attention. I should have been watching that Knox guy like a hawk.
What did the cop say again? Wasn't your fault. I could start beating myself up too. An assassin walks into ED posing as a nurse, and the guy who does the hiring and firing isn't sharp enough to spot it.
Are you a bit spooked by all of this?
A bit.
It only just started to come right after the Joey stuff. I'm finally sleeping through the night, and then this happens. I nearly killed a man that put his trust in me, and then all of a sudden he starts arresting me.
Stop it. You're a victim in all of this too. You know what I think? I think you should go to bed. Put some music on or something. I'll bring you in some soup.
Thank you.
The level of protein and white blood cells in her spinal fluid would indicate encephalitis.
What is that exactly?
It's a disease similar to meningitis, but this looks viral.
Exactly how sick is she?
The inflammation is pretty severe. We've got her on anticonvulsants for seizure activity. It's a shame we didn't catch it earlier.
Why?
This isn't the easiest thing in the world to hear, but there's a chance your mum will suffer brain damage. The next 24 hours will be critical. We'll find out whether the drugs are working or not.
Thank you, Gary.
I'll let you have some time with her. Don't hesitate to call.
Okay, it's time to get organised. I'm going to call Libby and Ben, and then I'm going to go get us a coffee.
Thank you. I can't believe this is happening again.
If there's anything I can do.
Thanks. Must have been so awful finding her. Yeah, well, I suppose we were lucky. Brooke was right there. She whisked her into the PCC and intubated her. I wish she'd called on someone else. Maxwell, Sarah, anyone, really. Come on, be fair. She thought it was meningitis. She wanted to move quickly. She did the lumbar puncture, too. she has stuffed us up. Mum.
What's the word?
She's not good. Advanced stage encephalitis. Gary Watkins says there's a chance of brain damage. I feel dreadful.
Why? Look, she'd be a damn sight worse off if you hadn't found her when you did.
She'd be a damn sight better off if someone else had. Someone with more experience.
You did fine. You heard about Yvonne?
Yeah, Jill told me. Hey, nice work. Make an ED specialist of you yet. Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, that's hard. No positive thoughts, eh? She's a tough nut.
You okay there?
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Didn't hear you come in, that's all. Tracy?
You passed out in bed. Today really took it out of her.
Any calls for me? Messages?
Not that I know of. You want some soup? There's plenty here.
Got my dinner right here. You want one?
Maybe later.
Later. Might be too late.
You know, I can understand the impulse, but go easy, eh?
So, Trace, she's pretty cut up, yeah?
Yeah.
Bloody mongrels.
You had any luck tracking down the nurse?
Dead end. No prints on the syringe. No decent images in the security footage.
You know what's bothering me? The Asian guy, the drunk. He turns up, starts a commotion, and then he's gone. If it didn't sound so paranoid, I'd almost say it was a decoy.
Everyone's an expert, eh?
Sorry, I didn't...
You stick to what you're good at and leave the real work to me, okay?
How is she?
Stable. Just waiting to see if the drugs take effect.
I was across town. I just got the message. Is Myra okay? Where's she?
She had to get JJ.
Right. And Libby? Someone's told her?
Of course we knew.
So what can I do?
Nothing. There's nothing any of us can do. Are you okay?
It's just tough to see like this, that's all. I love her so much.
I know you do.
I don't want you working today.
But I want to.
What you want and what you're capable of...
Okay, here's the thing. If I don't get back on the horse, I will think about what happened, and if I do that, I will lose my nerve, and there is a high chance I'll not be able to set foot in that building again. So please, just let me get on with it.
I'm about to go and get a paper. How about I give you a lift?
Thank you very much for your kind offer, but I think I'll walk. Hey, I'll catch you later, yeah?
Oh! Bad for the nerves, I think.
How the hell did you get in?
Window in there, too easy.
I thought I got rid of you.
You don't return my calls, Doug. Maybe you found what I wanted.
I haven't got it. There was a complication.
What complication?
I just grabbed it and I got sprung by a nurse. I hate to turn it in as evidence. Hey, it's okay. There are no fingerprints. Nobody's going to get busted.
I asked you to bring the syringe.
Well, that ain't going to happen.
You disrespect me. I I disrespect you in return, maybe your policeman friends will find out how greedy you are.
You see my wallet anyway?
What?
Oh, I misplaced my wallet. It must be in the bedroom.
You can't go in there.
What?
You heard me? Stay where you are.
You better hurry up and eat that. Could disappear.
Have it.
What's the matter? You still worried about Yvonne? Fair enough, but you did all you could, you know that.
Not according to Maya and Tanya. They've always looked down their noses at me, the pair of them. And if Tanya hadn't been glaring over my shoulder, expecting me to fail, I might have done a better job.
What do you mean? You did fine. Talk to me.
I don't know if I can. You'll hate me.
Don't be stupid.
Yvonne came to see me yesterday in the PCC. She was feeling fluey. We were busy with the ED overflow, and I just patted her on the head and packed her off home.
Well, you thought it was flu. That's an easy enough assumption.
I should have checked. At the very least, I should have ruled out meningitis.
Well, you wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. The same thing happened to me. I lost the patient last year. She presented with flu. We were stretched. I sent her home. She was dead the next day. And thanks to you, Yvonne's alive.
Only just. And she will probably have brain damage.
I'm not saying this is an easy thing to deal with, because it's not. The only thing you can do is learn from it and move on and keep doing your best. And we'll get there, okay? Maya and Tanya, they'll get there too.
So? Are you gonna tell me why I can't go into my own room in my own house? Or do I have to guess? What are you hiding? Why is my window open?
It was musty.
Oh, give me a break.
The whole place reeks. I can't believe you didn't notice. Okay, I shouldn't have gone in your room. It's not the done thing. I'm a guest.
I'm glad you realised that.
And I shouldn't have grabbed you like that either. I didn't expect you back. I freaked out.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, mate. Now, your wallet's beside the bed.
Needless to say, our thoughts are with Yvonne, Ben and the girls. I'm sure you will give them your full support. Good. On that note, please know you have management's full support over yesterday's other event. The police are still investigating. As soon as I can tell you more, I will. Meanwhile, if there's anything you need, we are here. Okay? Security is being increased and upgraded as we speak, and there is no reason to feel anything other than safe and protected.
And if you need a bit of extra support, we have counsellors on standby.
Okay, team, let you get on with it.
Are you all good?
Yeah, fine, I think so.
Think so? Hey, takes more than some lame crim to keep a marathon down, right?
You bet.
Right, people, let's step it up.
Why are you in uniform?
I'm doing theatre.
Oh, you should have said. All I have to do is have a word with Chris and
I'd
then...
rather work. Okay, beat sitting around tying myself in knots. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to check how she is.
Nothing new.
I'm so terribly sorry.
So you should be. Your incompetence put her in here in the first place.
I'm sorry?
She came to see you and you turned her away? Hope you're proud of yourself.
It's a little harsh.
She deserves everything she gets.
Okay, Maya, she's not the best doctor in the world. And yes, I was packing myself when she intubated Mum, but she did it. And she pulled it off. If she hadn't, Mum could have died.
You heard Gerald. Mum went to see Brooke and she brushed her off before she could even get in the door. There is no excuse.
Give us a hand, Trace.
Hold on for a tick.
Can you support the ankle while we move her? She's got a nasty fracture.
Sure thing. I will be as gentle as possible, I promise.
Okay, on my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's it. Thank you.
This wasn't open when I gave it to you. Why did you open it?
Just being helpful.
Right, I'd like to see some credentials, please.
What?
I said I'd like to see some credentials. You heard me. I would like to see a printout of your records from the Bureau. Do it now. Go on.
You're insane.
No, I'm not. I'm in control here, so what I say goes. Do it.
Okay, how about you take your break now? Thank you. Maybe coming in today wasn't such a good idea.
I am fine. All right, a little on edge, maybe, but I'll get on top of that.
Look, take the rest of the shift off. Rest. Do what you need to. Talk to someone.
I need to be here.
Not when you're bullying other staff, you don't. I'll see you when you're ready to come back.
How's your mum?
I've got her on IV, cycloferin, methylprednisolone, so hopefully that'll ease the swelling a bit.
It's always a waiting game. You and Maya holding up?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have Libby here, but we're okay. Ben's been pretty great too. I never thought I'd say it, but it's been good to have him around.
Who would have thought?
So have the police finished cluttering up ED?
Supposedly.
Any developments with the bogus nurse?
No arrests, no leads, no nothing. The Bureau confirms she's not one of theirs, but we knew that. Doug reckons it's a dead end.
Well, what about his witness, Mr. Knox?
He's come round, but knowing how close the bad guys came to topping him, there's no way he's going to testify against them.
Doug must be gutted.
One word for it. He's been acting a little crazy.
Doug? Crazy? Surely not.
Crazy, moody.
Cagey 1 minute, charming the next, happy as Larry and then cold as ice. There's a lot of weird things going on with that boy.
You kind of hinted at that yesterday.
Hinted at what?
At Doug being dodgy.
I never said that.
Well, you never had a chance to. Your sister shunted you off to work. Me? I'm starting to think he's crooked. Yes, he has all the right cover stories and says all the right things, but I know he's hiding something.
He does have a whole heap of SIM cards for his mobile, and he chucks them away after using them. I thought that was pretty sus.
Why would he chuck them away?
So no one can trace his calls, I guess? It's pretty odd for someone who's trying to build up evidence.
And then there's the attempted murder of the witness.
I don't trust him. I know that much.
Hey, did they fill you in about Tracy?
No? What's happened to her?
No, not a major. She just had a meltdown. I sent her home. No, she'll be fine. She needs time out, that's all.
She really pushed herself to come into work today. She didn't want to let all the crazy stuff spook her.
It's pretty hard not to. You know that poison they used on Knox? It had to be seriously toxic. It's possible that just touching it could kill you.
Without gloves?
Eh?
Doug wasn't wearing gloves. He knew to pick up the syringe with a tissue.
Yes, sir.
How did he even happen to be in ED when all of this was going down? You know, there was a moment when he was acting really, really odd. And I caught him with the syringe. It was as though he was guilty, and then he magically figures out that this patient has been poisoned.
Wow, get you, Magnum PI,
I really take offense in what some people say about models. Like we're all mentally defective or something. People don't realize what hard work this is. It's like super tough all the time.
Oh, shut up. I need a real job.
Get up at 6 a.m. and drive all the way into the city, and then hair
Is
and
it that time already?
No, I knocked off early.
You?
It's stupid, but it's actually really hard.
You're checking up on me, huh?
What the hell kind of name is...
I can't say I'm surprised. I behaved like a complete lunatic today. That poor girl must think I'm a monster.
No, everyone's on edge right now, not just you.
Yeah, but I should be able to suck it up. I should be the one who can get over herself and help support everyone else.
You left the force years ago. Why put so much pressure on yourself?
Oh, once you're in for life. Crazy, but true.
Still have all the rules tattooed into your brain. Get spooked and you're no use to anyone. Always be in control.
And you really don't feel that you are?
Not so much right now.
Well then, we'll just have to watch trashy reality shows together until you do.
Second, 3 words. Baby got booty. That girl's trunk rounds the corner 10 minutes after she does.
What's going on here then?
Check me out, y'all.
Something I should know about, is there?
Oh, don't be a dick, Doug. We're just friends.
I'd watch them if I were you. Get them when they're weak and vulnerable, eh, Scotty?
I know, Lib. I wish there was more I could tell you. Yeah, well, you work out your flight times and let us know, and then we'll be there to pick you up.
Is that Libby?
Tanya's here. I'll pass her on. I love you. Don't stress.
Are you coming home? Please say you're coming home.
Get in here now.
Something's happening. We'll call you back. What's going on?
She's waking up.
What?
We've had finger and eye movement.
Mum. Mum, it's Maya. Can you hear me?
We're all here, Yvonne.
Mum, you're in hospital. Now you've got a tube down your throat and it's helping you to breathe. It won't feel that nice though, okay?
So what's the story, mate? Is this good, bad, what? I mean, how can we tell? It's early days. I'm just going to take a look at your eyes, Yvonne. Don't be alarmed.
Didn't your mother tell you? Don't touch things that don't belong to you. Don't put it there. Give it to me.
Where did the money come from?
Give me the jacket.
Why were you in ED when Knox was poisoned? How did you know exactly what happened? And why are you so damn jumpy all the time?
Here's one for you. How do you sleep tight in your happy little world? I'll tell you. Because I'm doing my job and mine, and how I do it is none of your business.
You're in this up to your neck, aren't you? You're playing both sides. Now you managed to land your little sister with a massive guilt trip in the process. Are you proud of yourself?
It's all about Tracy for you, isn't it? Got it all figured out, haven't you? Move her in, get real friendly, then keep chipping away for a charity shag. You didn't even wait for your wife to go cold.
What are you doing?
What the? Scotty, stop!
Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis trying to prove that a no-strings-attached relationship can work on the midweek movie Friends with Benefits tonight at 9:35 here on 1. Next, an Italian winemaker inspires Catherine Fulvio's beef dish on Catherine's Italian Kitchen.